here's some very rich pay dirt. See, it's got quite a bit of black in it, right? That's typically magnetic material, basically iron in some way, shape, or form. If you remove those iron deposits, those heavies, watch what happens here. I just got a little magnet I made here. This makes it about 1,000,000 times easier to clean up the dirt to remove the magnetic material. The magnet, wrapped tape around it, and then filled it up with epoxy. And of course some of the epoxy got past it a little bit. And then I pulled off the tape and kind of just sanded it down a little bit till it fit in here good. Just tighten it up like that, we're done. This is another one I made over the years. It's a motor shaft, a little pill container obviously. I drilled a hole in the top. There we go, rare earth magnet, that's what I'm thinking about. Rare earth magnet. And the sides are super tough. Oh, here, right? It makes it a little bit weird and inconvenient for making one of these. But how I solved the problem of, because I'd latch onto something with it, and as I pulled it up, it would just slide up the side here. So I just put an O-ring on there. When it gets to the O-ring, it just falls off. Oh, this one's same thing, right? Grabs it like crazy. This one's really good furry though, right? Anyway, it works pretty darn well, and especially when you don't have unless there's concreters that are so loaded, but works just fine, right? Okay, folks, these are the pieces that you can use almost anything to make a pretty good little magnet for grabbing out your black sand. I just got 2 end caps and a piece of PVC. It's got a nut and a washer, about a 6-inch bolt there, and they're all just recycled stuff that I was using. A little bit of JB Weld quick setting epoxy and some magnets. So they're about 3 cents a piece. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 9 of them there I'm going to use in this. And 9 times 3 is 27 cents for those magnets. But those are cute little guys and they're tough. And I like them for all kinds of little projects. So what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm just going to take these magnets and I'm going to epoxy them around the washer. And then I'm going to have they're tough to get off there. I have the nut, it's got a nice flat side. I have that pointing this way. Like this. That's a little close, I'm sorry. The cameraman, you know him. He's bad news. Just gonna keep that sticking up just a skoshie like that, so I can put one magnet in the middle too. And if I can show you here with the hose in it too, I just got like a real flat side, a little bit of a beveled side. I'm gonna use a real flat side also. I basically want that guy, if I can do it here with the hose on it. Come on now, get on that, there you go. About like that, so they're all level, right? And I'm gonna put a little bit of epoxy on this here too, so it won't spin. But first, you see this guy over here? I gotta put him on here, otherwise I'll be screwed up. All right, okay. I flipped my Super Sleuth over. And it's got a nice little spot to squirt out some epoxy. I can do it with one hand. That's enough, I think. Maybe. That's quite a bit of epoxy for this project, I do believe. Got a little piece of metal here that I'm gonna spin this thing with, just to get it mixed up. Okay guys, I got the nut off. I'm gonna put a tiny bit of epoxy on those threads, and I'm gonna spin on that nut. I'll put a tiny bit of epoxy on the nut, between the nut and the washer, and then a little bit on the top of the washer and the top of this bolt face, and then I'm gonna stick on the magnets. All right, folks, you can see I got it epoxied. Anyway, one of the important things is too is that the washer will fit inside the tube, so you have to match the size of the tube to your washer. So make sure you get that done, okay? All right, I'll bring it back here once she sets up everything. Hey folks, just going through some of my tail lanes. I want to clean them all up. Of course, I got my little magnet that I made. Of course, this one works pretty darn good. So I pan this down to just primarily the heavies. And what I'm going to do is grab up that black sand, such as that. We'll put it in this other pan. There's other pan right here. Now having a tiny bit of water in there really helps a ton to get the sand off, right? Because if you pull it now, you can see, well, actually it all came off just about. I guess I lied. Anyway, typically it sticks to the bottom when it's wet like that, and maybe this is the ticket one right here. Anyway, I like to get off that black sand because
it's panning like a snap.
Yeah, so guys picking it up just dandy, as it does. Perfectly dandy, and that's why you should make one. If you don't have one, this is important, right? You got to get the heavies out, and it makes panning.
And it makes panning like a snap.
If it comes damp, you can do this with it. But if you do this wet like this, you have to pan your black sand big time. Even if it's dry, you should do it. But yeah, if it's wet, you absolutely have to do it because there will be gold in it, just about always. If there's some fine gold in your pay dirt. If it's all like big chunks, there we go. There we go. I got out most of that, so what I'm gonna do is get rid of this, see if we've got any gold, and then we'll go from there. We'll do another pan. Of course, you guys don't need to suffer through all the millions of panties. Not another panning video, oh my gosh. Let's see if there's any gold in here real quick, because I panned a significant amount in here, you know. So I wouldn't be a bit surprised. Yeah, see that gold right there? Gold. Right there, look at that. Uh-huh, yeah. And that gold, it can, of course, can be recovered just panning it carefully. As you know, I'm not a careful panner. So, yeah, that's an important fact there, baby. There's some gold. Okay, yeah. As far as this guy goes, build one, man. You know, if you don't have one, build one. You know, we're talking about these things, I don't know, are like 50 cents or something in the store. That's like $1. That's about a $3 item if you bought everything brand new, you know. All right, so yeah, if you got this junk laying around, you can build it for free. For free, baby. All right. Uh-oh, Penske truck. Maybe he has my batteries. Woohoo! I hope so, because I've been waiting on those batteries. They're expensive coming from China. It's freaking me out, baby. All right, peace. We love you, man. Have a great day. Keep prospecting, baby. We're getting the weather. We're getting the weather. Woohoo! Love it. Peace.
We're getting the weather. Woohoo! Love it.